Hello. I forgot to take my weight loss supplements yesterday. So needless to say, I didn't lose any weight yesterday. Didn't gain much, but I did gain. With all that pizza and the Taco Bell. Like I said, cheat. It's cheating. I take 2 steps forward, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 1 step back. I like the pattern because it keeps my sanity. Helps me not get really frustrated that I haven't had a burrito in so incredibly long. I'm gonna go to Starbucks, get some coffee and maybe a breakfast wrap or something, and come back and see what I can do. A bit much. So I look absolutely awful, but welcome to my bedhead vlog. This is very high nutrition value. It's good. It's a vegetable, right? This is carbs and some fat. It's got a little bit of nutritional value, not much, but even with the light, it's also very high in calories. So I took some, and I'm gonna put the rest in plastic. So some free education from what I learned when I was at the gym back in October. Carbs are good for you in general. They are a source of energy, and the body also transforms that the sugars that you consume in the form of carbs into glucose, which is food for the brain. Carbs are the brain food, but carbs are also the fast access. Wow. I'll have to go and clean that up. Carbs are also the fast access source of energy for the rest of the body. So in terms of quick calories, carbs are immediately consumed, especially starches. So that's the reason why people say, fitness experts say, don't consume starches at night or in the evening. From 4 hours before when you go to bed, don't consume any starches. I'm pretty lax on that rule, and it hits me really bad with terrible headaches. Fat is another type of calorie, and they are useful for. They are actually healthy too. There's good fats and bad fats, but fats in general are good. Fats are used by the body to give you more long-term source of energy, but also they help you feel full. So if you want to feel fuller in your diet and you're measuring calories alone, then put a little bit of fats, some fats into your food. Don't just consume carbs, don't just consume protein. A good balanced diet will have some fats in it because it'll help tell your brain, okay, I've got some food in my stomach and I don't need to crave anymore. That's why if you're going to eat a huge, very high fatty, not very lean steak or something like that, within 10 minutes you will be sick to your stomach. You won't be able to eat another bite. And then finally the protein. Protein is also a source of energy, but it's not directly translatable to calories. Protein gives your body building blocks, material like steel and other materials for building. Protein gives your body what it needs to rebuild tissue, and that's the reason why protein is directly associated with muscle building. But it's not necessarily for making you big and bulky. You need protein also just to for your body to repair itself. So that in turn leads to just a healthier physical body. Your body is just healthier because you're not constantly sore from some torn ligament or something like that won't heal. Your body is able to repair itself as it needs to. But yes, if you are trying to gain strength and muscle and that sort of thing, you definitely have to consume a lot of protein. Now the catch about protein is if you consume too much protein, your body can go into a calcium deficit. So you should try to take some calcium if you're on a heavy protein diet. There you go, free education for you from a total computer nerd who doesn't look like he has anything to offer to the world. So there are 2 reasons why I'm still such a homebody. Alright, there are 3. There are 3 reasons why I'm still such a homebody. 1, this is the one I had to add at the last second just now. I'm a nerd. Yeah, no, actually I'm not a nerd. I'm a homebody. Geeky, nerdy homebody, and it's hard to change who you are. All right, so that's out of the way. The next reason is because I have been on a job search. My vacation ended, and I've been slow to find a new position with a full-time job. Contract work helps keep some bills paid, but it's not enough. So yeah, I've just been busy trying to keep myself in the working direction, and it's been a slow acceleration. And so as I have accelerated, I've had less time to do things like vlogging, and that's why all of these uploads have suddenly shown up on my vlog on this weekend. The third reason is because it's a chicken or egg scenario for me, and I've never really figured out how to tackle the problem where if I don't get out and meet people and I'm not going to make friends. But if I don't have friends to go out and do stuff with, nobody's going to want to get to know me in the first place. I mean, I'm just going to be some creepy dude who has nothing to say or do or whatever. I'm not very sociable. I don't know how to deal with this problem. I'm absolutely not interested I haven't had any success, I should say, in things like dating websites because the thing is, I don't even want to just date. I want to have friends, dude friends, I'm not gay. I just want some friends to hang out with, do stuff with. But I'm at an age now where, at 34 years old, where you can't just do stuff with dudes, with friends anymore. Because everybody has a family. They're doing their thing, and to try to get out and do stuff with somebody is an invasion of their family time and their home time or whatever. And I'm really frustrated by the fact that I kind of squandered my youth. The notion of squandering my youth wasn't even the doing stuff. It was all about not properly setting myself up for a solid future with people. And having people in my life long-term that are going to give me long-term friendship and long-term companionship. And not necessarily referring to a wife, but that certainly counts. And I don't know where to go from here. I don't know. I really don't know where to go from here. 34 years old. Now, people say go to church. Well, the problem with church is, here now in the 21st century, church is a show business, unfortunately, where people come in and they get done to. They sit in their pew, they get done to, they hear some music and get a sermon preached at them, and an offering goes around and gets collected. And then people who know each other talk to each other, but for the most part, they all just go home. And that's church. And I have put it on my priority list. Remember, I vlogged about this earlier. I am going to reprioritize getting my butt to church regularly, and I have not done that. I have had no success in doing that. Last time I went to church was that Lutheran church just down the block a month ago, or maybe longer ago, a month and a half ago maybe. So, because it's the only thing I can do. I mean, I can go to a bar, but I don't want to drink. I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. What do you do? I don't know what to do. I mean, maybe I can just go to the community college. I already hang out at the coffee shop, and there I kind of feel like people look at me like, wow, that's a creepy dude over there, sitting over there, people watching. This isn't my call out for help. It would be nice if somebody could view this and empathize and give me ideas. That's not the purpose of this vlog. My vlog is not calling out, crying out for help. That's not my purpose. It is, however, a snapshot of my state and what I'm thinking about, what I'm going through. Hopefully, it would be nice if somebody could give me some ideas, but hopefully months from now I'll look back at this and go, oh yeah, man, I remember I was in a really frustrated state at the time, and I'm so glad I figured it out. I just don't know how to get from here to there. My time on the computer is my outlet, not just for creativity, but the irony. When I watch other people walk the mall and talk about what they see in different stores and how cool that is, and physically it's not doing that, but mentally and psychologically you are literally walking down the mall and looking at stuff with the friend whom you don't know. Just as an example, to transition from the virtual to the physical, that is perhaps my bigger priority of what should come next after I've fully tackled my first 3 priorities. My first 3 priorities being keep my home clean, which I'm not doing too well, lose weight and get in shape, get down to thin, which I have a long way to go, and keep my days and nights right side up. So perhaps priority number 4, get my butt out of my house, make friends outside of home. I don't know. Like I said, I just don't know where to go with that. Because, see, no matter what I do, unless it's at church, like even if I got out on Craigslist and I said, hey, I'm looking for a friend to go hang out, do stuff with, 9 times out of 10, everyone's going to think, oh, you're looking for a prostitute then. Or if I were to go up to some dude and say, hey, you want to go do some bowling or something like that, 9 times out of 10, he's going to think, no, dude, I'm straight. You can't win. You just can't win. I just don't know. I don't know how to deal with the problem. Because I'm a straight dude. I just need friends, And it's not because my problem is not that I'm a messed up person. My problem is that I'm 34 years old, and a 34-year-old trying to make friends amongst people who already have families is just an awkward thing. And that's it. That's all it is. That's the only problem I've dealt with. And I don't know how to deal with that problem. Still working on this song. What?
I can't do it.
I see you driving around town with the girl I love. I'm thinking, quick, mute.